Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Monday. Hey Shopper King. How you doing, child? Thanks for coming over and checking on me, child. I realize that, honey, it has been a very, very, very excited Monday. Everybody is going live. Hey, unapologetically, thank you, girl, for showing up. She never failed me, y'all. Ooh, child, I ain't been able to get a word in edgewise around here, child. This morning was, my God, it was everything. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? Joyce, how Kimmy doing? I miss Kimmy. And child, but I had to come on here and thank you unapologetically. Thank you. Y'all please hit the like button and please share the video. I know y'all could be elsewhere. There's other people live, but honey, I had to get in and say, what I can say. It's what I had to say about this weekend as well as this morning because there has been a lot of commentary from the weekend to this morning, child. I don't even know where to start, child. Right, unapologetically, I miss Kimmy. Just Kimmy is doing wonderful. I spoke to her the other. Great. Thanks for that. Could you tell her, Joyce, when you speak to her again that we are missing her commentary? I don't know what happened to make her, want to, take a hiatus, but we miss her. And we wish she would come back. Okay. And so, yeah. But anyway, child, I am just at a loss for words. Just let me say this. Let me start off by saying well, I can only tell y'all, th- thank you, Joyce. I can only talk about, what I seen, right? So the highlight of my weekend here on YouTube, when I was trying to catch up on videos, was what is her name, Christa, over there crying on that lady's channel because she felt vindicated. I was like, what in the world is going on? What in out? Can we have a Grammy nomination, please? Can we have a Grammy nomination? Okay, because I ain't seen somebody cry like that without dropping the tears. Since I watched a good movie or somebody try to thank you, Joyce, honey. They be saying fake it till you make it, but baby, that was on another whole level. Okay, I'm like, girl, and she came up on that panel crying, honey. What is her name? Sassy was taking too long up there because that lady called Sassy name. Child Sassy was taking too long, right? And she figured then she done put on the camera and said, I'm sorry, I had to unmute button. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, thank you so much. I'm thinking, girl, if she don't get back from that damn camera, she gonna fall through it. It be looking like she wanna jump in the camera, don't it? I be like, honey, hey, Crafts Howard Leela, listening and driving. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Crafts Howard Leela. Y'all didn't have to be here because I know it's other people, live right now. But thank you, Chad. But thank you. But that was very interesting this weekend. So she got on there, and she was making like she was overjoyed. Hey, Lil Vegas, she like making like she was overjoyed because she had been vindicated. And old girl put up an old video from 2017 to 2018 or something like that. I said, see, now that's why beef sector history is so important, right? Because you can pull a thing up on a person. Now I will say this, but now I must say that I got old beef sector vibes out of this weekend. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was highly, highly entertained. Okay, I'm popping in and out when I can because there's so much going on. And honey, I know I'm missing some stuff, right? I couldn't watch everything. Y'all know me, right? But honey, there's a couple of videos that I watched this weekend. I watched the entire video. And that video when that lady was on her, honey, the more she cried and the more she thanked that lady, honey, the more that lady said, drop the cash out. I said, well, dang. But baby, when she told Krista to draw, she said, can you draw a picture of it? I thought my headphones was gonna blow out. And why she didn't draw a picture? But I'm confused. So she told her to draw a picture, right? But she showed a picture of her eyelash palette. What was that for? I be having so many. Child, I still got questions about the fan. Okay, when it come to Krista, right? So they was, a lot of the old beef sector, they know, just Krista, aka BBW from back in the day. I wasn't that far back when it comes to the beef sector. I never heard of it before. I ain't gonna lie, but baby, when I said she put on an old beef sector show, She did that. Oh, child, when she bust out with them tears, but it wasn't no tears, and she put bust out that makeup palette, and she didn't draw a picture. I I just got so many questions. Okay, I still have like I said. I don't understand why she even brought out that with about that lady, but baby, when I say she carried that story all week long, that was a whole story for last week, was it not? And then she done ain't draw the picture, but I said okay. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, and then so also, people were giving her protection because people we talking about Christa. People were saying she didn't talk, speak derogatorily about K Fitzgerald. For me, it wasn't the fact that she spoke derogatory about K Fitzgerald or even dragged K Fitzgerald. For me, it was the fact that she brought the baby up in the first place. Okay, when you bring any baby up in the first place, but I stopped rallying for let's not talk about the kids because folks gonna do what they want to do, and we know folks go so long around here that they got to put the kids in it instead of the mothering skills. So I just try to keep my comments to myself. But seeing as how Krista is my age, she absolutely knows better than that, in my opinion. And it is what it is. But everybody do got a right to talk about what they want to talk about. When you make it public, folks don't talk about it because this YouTube. If you don't want nobody to talk about your business, then don't put it out there, right? So I do agree with that, right? Like the old saying goes, if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing at the end of the day. And I also agree with some of the OB sector people that came on, like Sean Bradley and Leo the Linus. We got to talk about them. And much respect, Leo the Linus, for what you go through. I hope that your journey is successful. If you haven't already rung the bell when it comes to that situation, I hope you will be ringing the bell soon. Okay? Absolutely. And so, anyway, they were saying, well, that's just how she is and all of this and all that. Okay, I get that, but still, I mean, she still was moving funny, right? She still was doing the most. She still was hitting the bottom of the barrel, scraping the bottom of the barrel. If you ask me, I don't care who tried to defend her, who, we love to pick a side around here, all this and all that. It don't matter. It was still gutter what she did, and she know what she was doing, and she felt the way, so she started trying to cover herself. She went on the attack. That's my opinion. It's not fake outrage, but that's just my opinion. I told y'all that the other day. I had to reiterate it because I don't care how much they try to go to bat for her. It ain't changing my opinion. Okay, it just is what it is, right? And what you gonna do about it? So anyway, so that happened with her and that lady on there. And I also found it interesting that folks started comparing Peace Love and Seven Stars and Sassy. They said that they were all kind of in the same group of like how they act and stuff. And then that lady said they got that from Seven Stars. I'm thinking, how do you figure? So, but anyway, I seen Peace Love even drop down, honey. If you say their name, they will come. If you speak it, they will come, like Candyman saying Candyman 3 times, honey. If you speak their name enough, they will come. Cause I saw her drop down in this chat over there, right? I was like, oh, child, right? And so I was listening to Ronnie Q this morning, and she said that TC HBCU Queen finally made a show. I mean, finally poked her head out the sand, and she showed up over there at Gigi's channel. And so I went to look at it. It was about she didn't even speak 10 minutes. The whole video is about 10 minutes long. If y'all didn't look at it, but she spoke maybe 5 minutes at the most. And she was just letting her people know that she was doing fine. She didn't say if that was true or not about her. I mean, she didn't confirm and she didn't not deny. She said that, but she was doing okay, and so I'm feeling that's what she wanted her people to know. I don't, Gigi. I felt like you could have asked some questions, girl, and I felt like you would have asked some questions and she would have answered. You're not a good interviewer, okay? But TC, if you want to come over here, honey, this is a safe place and we can talk about it, child. We can talk about it because I feel like you got something you want to say, girl. And you can come over here and get it off your chest and ain't nothing gonna happen, right? It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But anyway, moving right along, child. Moving right along. So I saw that just on a side note, because we know that Krista just pretty much had been dragging her situation through the mud all week long, for content. You know what I mean? And so I didn't understand what that was about, but it is what it is. Like you said, you can't tell nobody how to fight. But my thing is, if Krista's saying she was trying to get away from the lady, she didn't want the relationship, why is you still calling and harassing her? If you so put off about her, situation, then why are you still calling her? Why are you still showing so? Why are you still showing so much emotion when it comes to her? Like when you done with a person, you done with them. Like I'm confused. Like make it make sense. Now we are all adults around here, and we know that it's a lot of toxicity running around down here. Okay, and we see it on a daily basis, right? So that's just the question that I had. Why are you, if you are done with her and you were so repulsed by her allegedly, why was you still trying to contact her? And why do you have so much? Hey Rico, why do you have so much feelings, toxic emotions when it comes to her? You know what I mean? And so I was just really I had a question, but anyway, that's the question I had. So anyway, move right along. Sean Bradley and Leo the Lioness did a live. I love that live because it was the old B sector live. Sean Bradley, you messy as hell, but I love I loved it the whole time. The only thing I hate is when we be having these good panels, right? And there be some good panels, y'all. Why the hell do they keep letting Jay Dunn get up on them dang on panels? You know what I mean, and mess up the whole thing. Hey, View, will y'all please, hey Gigi, she does not want to discuss it. I am an excellent okay, Gigi, my fault, girl. She left YT and wants to be left alone. Okay, Gigi. Okay, Gigi. Have a great day at work. I didn't mean no disrespect. You know what I mean? And okay, she didn't want to discuss it. Thanks for answering the question for me. Do you see what I'm saying? And I respect that if she don't want to answer no questions, it's her business. You know what I mean? She got every right not to answer the question if she don't want to, but thanks for letting me know. You know what I mean? And so yeah. So now I understand why you didn't ask her no questions. Okay. But I hope you didn't get salty because I said you wasn't a good interviewer. I didn't mean it in a derogatory way, child. Hey, hey Keisha. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, child, moving right the frick along. Child, hey Keisha, just say Keisha, you can get, honey, people be getting sensitive around here. Sensitive, right? Now, that's why I was glad I had I'm glad that the OB sector was out this weekend. Like I said, we was talking about Sean Bradley and Leo the Lioness's live, which was very, very messy, and I was getting my whole life. Okay, because Sean Bradley know how to stir up the girls, child. He know how to mix up the boo-boo. Okay. Up there egging people on. Now I was having a good time. Every time I go to a live and I start to watching it and I get into it, up pop Jay Dunn. Up pop Jake from State Farm. I don't understand why Jake is always popping up. How do they allow this thing to keep popping up on their channel? Y'all, when I was up there on what's his name? Ooh, he could ODS. I hopped up on ODS um uh the other day. I was trying to read. Sorry about that, y'all. And up popped, but no, I think she was up there when I got up there. And so she always trying to be messy. When is she gonna realize that she can't pick me into an argument? Girl, I'll give you nothing. Like it's never gonna happen. Okay. But she is so annoying whenever she hits a panel. And they just let her up there. She take over their panel. The discussion be real good. She got to insert her opinion. I'm like, girl, sit down and shut the F up. That's what you need to do. Okay, girl. Anyway, I like the panel. I like what Sean Bradley was bringing. Everything that he said was right. And then my thing is, you do have to now in the OB sector. Everybody know that you used to have to make your bones right. So I get what they saying when it comes to people with teams, and a lot of people that really technically always had a team. I heard Pastor cussed her out last night on piece of who Joyce who he cuss out? Oh, Jay Dunn. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I seen the end of it. Yes, he did cuss her out. Y'all, please hit the like button and share the video if you don't mind. Yes, he did cuss her out, called her a B and everything, and she deserves it. She's very annoying. She get on your last nerve. Okay. I'm just so sick of Jay. All right. But you're right, Joyce. I heard the last of it. Right. So anyway, I like Sean Bradley and Leo's chat. I hope Leo is doing well. But they are right. You know, people have always talked about people, kids, or bad parenting skills. It goes to your moral compass if you choose to do it or not. But like they say around here, you put it on the streets, folks got a right to talk about it, and evidently including your children, right? And so that happened. I like that overall. I like the conversation. Few people got into it, but overall it was a good conversation. It was a good messy live. Hey, the B Sector podcast. What's going on? Yeah, overall it was a good live. I appreciate the OB sector stepping up this weekend, including just Christa, because she was very dramatic, because she was trying to cover herself at the end of the day, and she was sending out dog whistles, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And if you wanted to try to, cover for her, that was absolutely your right. I was enjoying it. Okay, either way it go, I was enjoying it, right? I was getting a good kiki out of everybody, right? Because I said what I said, and I was pretty much done with it, child. But anyway, moving right along. What else did I see? I saw a little bit of Brianna's live. I really can't tell you what it was about, but I saw it. It was a good live. I skimmed through that, right? Jay Wilson, he did 5011 lives this weekend. Ain't no telling how many he did today, right? But I saw him on Pizarro's live last night, like I said. I think he jumped up there because of Brian. Let's talk about Brian. I'm so confused about Brian. Um, oh wow. Oh wow. So come to find out, Brian said he left the ICU. How is it possible? And why in the world would you leave the ICU when you've been in the hospital? What was that about? What was that about? I'm like, oh my God. Why would you are putting your life is still in danger. Now I don't know if he left with meds. I hope he did, but if you're in the ICU, that means after you leave the ICU, um, you're supposed to go to a regular room so you can be monitored. I'm trying to read this chat, y'all. And Rico is on one of that. Rico, can you please calm down so I can do my commentary? Please. Rico said, "What? Yeah." He said, "Not today, not today, not today." A lot of people are saying not today because, honey, lives been going off all morning. I was like, "Ooh, child, ooh, child." Sometimes you just got to be subscriber. I was like, "Well, I want to get in and get my commentary real fast so I can go back to being a subscriber, right?" And so, if you're on my YouTube channel, because I'm on stream, you already can't see it. Can you guys see my do you have when you come in? Did you see a commercial? Number one and number two, can you see my tagged products underneath this video? Because somebody tell me that because I had a problem logging on. I guess cause it's so many people on YouTube right now. I'm a user stream y'all right now. I had forever to get on, right? I had a problem with it. But anyway, let me know if y'all can see my tag products at the bottom. And please take a look at my tag products if they are at the bottom. I put a couple of Bath and Body Works fragrances on there. Thank you, Corinne, as well as I put some Fenty hair products on there. You know, under my last video for our plus size ladies, since Brooke and them saying everybody over here is plus size, and some people don't know how to shop. They say they shop at Lane Bryant's somewhere. I put some cute little affordable outfits on there for our plus size girls, our younger girls, as well as our older girls. Okay, thank you unapologetically. And that's under my last video. I hope that you guys will check the SX Plus Wear website out if you're a plus size girl and you want to have some little cute, reasonably priced outfits, right? And of course, I put my Fenty hair on there. Fenty hair really works well for 4C hair, for coarse hair. I'm using it. I'm still happy with it, you know. And so, how can you add your store? Rico, if you got a monetized page, and you want to add your stores, just go to the there's a tagged products tab in your studio, in your YouTube studio, and what you do, you tag your products just before you go live. Joyce said, I do, Sheffy. Go check out that the last video that I made and click on one of them outfits and it'll take you to the website, and there are very reasonably priced outfits on there. They are so cute, Sheffy, and you are young, and they got a lot of cute outfits for the plus size girl. Okay, you ain't gotta shop at Lane Bryant or somewhere like Ashley Stewart, them old people clothes, if you don't want to. Okay, go to the website and y'all find some cute stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, my other page was monetized until they false flagged me, shaking my head. But okay, okay, Rico. Well, try. I don't know how long you got. When you monetize another page, all you got to do is tag your products under your video, and it'll show under your video, and you get a small commission if somebody buys out of your shopping bag on your page. And I really just like to tag the products. Okay, Chelsea, I think it's fun, you know what I mean? And I don't tag, I be trying to, get different stuff to tag. I don't tag the same thing all the time. I try to tag the things that people might actually want, you know what I mean? And so, yeah. But y'all go check my product bags back, my products bag out, especially that X plus size clothing. I went to that website and there are some cute clothes on there, and they are very reasonably priced for us plus size girls. Okay. And so anyway, moving right along. Where was I at, child? Uh I forgot where I was. But anyway, I saw a little bit of well, let me go back for, like I said, I saw a little bit of Pizarro's live, and I was shocked to see Jay Wilson on there so long. So I'm assuming that he clicked the link to talk about Brian. We talked about Brian leaving the hospital earlier. I feel like that's unsafe. I feel like that was a bad decision. And yeah, that's true, Joyce. That's true. That's true. Did you read that, Rico? That's true. And I feel like that was a bad decision, but overall, I hope that he's doing well. You know what I mean? And sometimes your mouth can overload your butt. And Brian, that's what I think you're doing. Okay, I think you should not do that. Okay, some stuff you need to keep to yourself, like for real. But anyway, after that, I don't know where it went wrong with Jake Wilson. I guess Jake from State Farm got on his nerves and he couldn't take it no more, and he cussed her out real, real good, right? But the start of the video, I found it very interesting because the Miss O TMO was around there to Ness channel, right? Honey, she was around there to Ness channel, and her and Ness was battling, and and Ness drug her. Okay, she drug her real bad, and then she tried to come back and get Ness together. Then Ness drug her some more. I said, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, what what is really going on around here? So I thought that was good, and I guess Bazaar tried to save her because Bazaar when she went back over there to Intel, Intel was talking about Ness. And then here's my thing about TMO. She made a big to do about when she said, I don't know who it was that supposedly had said something about her daughter, right? She made a big thing out of that. You know what I mean? I mean, she was just out in an uproar. But last night she said something, about Ness's child, right? So my thing is, you gotta do unto others. If you don't want nobody saying nothing about yours, and you were so alarmed about that, why in the world would you say something like that to her? You see what I'm saying? That just goes to it's just that whole what about me thing she got going on. Okay, it's always woe is me and what about me, and she always whining and crying. But you talk too much, girl. If you know you can't drag back and you're gonna be real sensitive, shut the F up and sit down in the corner somewhere, girl. That's what you need to do. And why is you being a dick pig on YouTube and you got a whole husband? That's what I want to know. She always want to be somebody. Hey, Cola, I always want to be somebody's first lady. Girl, you got a whole husband you need to be worried about. Why are you carrying yourself like this on YouTube? You just want to be chosen. Ain't you done been chosen in real life? That ain't enough. Because you got a husband. Why are you trying to get chosen around here? I'm confused about that. You're not carrying yourself in an appropriate way as it pertains to you being a wife. Now, this is in my opinion. Okay? Because you always sniffing up under the balls of these men's around here, gay or straight. You got a bad habit about that, and it's a bad look, honey. It's a very bad look. I'm just saying, from me to you. So while you run around worrying about this and worrying about that, you need. Oh, and then let me tell y'all something. I don't think that Demus O is going to Vegas. Not only that, I don't think that Shakim is going to Vegas either. But we're gonna have to see. I will be shocked if Shakim and TMO go to Vegas. Okay, I'm gonna be shocked. Right? I don't think Shakim is gonna go, and I don't think that TMO is gonna go to Vegas. And the way they all falling out right now, child, it seems like ain't nobody gonna be going to Vegas for real, except for the people that already got their rooms paid for and their tickets and everything, like Ness, because we know she was sponsored, and Lemon. Now I don't know if he was sponsored or not, but I understand he already got his accommodations. Are those the only people that's going to be going? In the first place, I feel like that they are over promising, and because they are over promising, we are going to be underwhelmed and not overwhelmed with the content. When it comes to the Vegas trip, we still gonna talk about it, honey. But they done spoke about it so long to where, like I said, they're over promising, okay, and they're gonna under deliver, in my opinion. And why in the world would you be having some kind of fake wedding? Who came up with that? Of all the childish things in the world, you all her arguing about a fake wedding. Really? This what we doing? Because over there on Nest, they was talking about one part. Her and TMO was arguing about was she thought that the Miss O was saying that she was working with Shakim to pick out wedding colors or something like that, and she said the Miss O said it was a joke, and they made a big deal out of it. I'm thinking, well, what's the big deal? They was having a conversation, and the intrinsic girl is the one that brought it up. She made it seem like it was something that it wasn't, in my opinion. And that's what set that whole conversation off. And this girl, like you really do, they're not lying to you, girl, when they say you be disrespecting your subscribers. You are so toxic that you don't realize how you be talking to people. These people are helping you, giving you cash apps, clicks, and views, and all this and all that, and you disrespect them half the time. I mean, people must really not mind toxicity. Now we know that she's the biggest train wreck right now, because all the train wrecks get a turn, right? But why you gotta be so rude to the people that support you? I don't understand that. Like, what? I'm confused. You verbally abusing your own subscribers, and I don't get that. Okay. Now I get a good Kiki when she be over there trying to drag people, some people that she try to drag over there. I get a good Kiki out of, but you ain't got to be disrespectful like to your all your subscribers, girl. Do you be high? Like, what's wrong? You already be over there coughing your lungs out and all of this here and all of that there, but girl, girl, are those drops driving you crazy? And Brooke ain't no better. I heard them talking about, and that's what it tripped me out when Brooke was like yesterday. Why we can't idolize? I guess idolize. I don't know who, but I think Miss O, was saying that they want to put Ness on a pedestal, or idolize Ness, and then Ness was like, no, what I mean, don't be idolizing me, don't put me on a pedestal. And then Brooke dumbass come up and tell me, someone, why we can't idolize her? And you missing my words. I'm like, girl, if you don't set your dingy butt down somewhere and have a couple of seats, you sound ridiculous. You even sounded ridiculous to Ness. Honey, idolatry is a sin. Okay, and why in the world would you want to idolize another human being? That's beyond me. Even if you wasn't saying that way, that's how it sounded. That's why Ness was like, no, I don't want nobody idolizing me, which was the correct response. Y'all please hit the like button and share the video if you don't mind, which actually was the correct response. But why would you want to idolize any human being? And you a married woman your own self, and you on there talking about you gonna sweep intrinsic off her feet. I'm like, girl, it's no wonder these young people in the world today are so confused. You know what I mean? It's because, honey, that when it comes to the parents of this younger generation, it is really lackluster. Okay, there are no morals. There are very low morals, if any at all. Very low principles, if any at all. And when you don't teach your children any type of moral compass, and you show them by example, this is what happens to some. When you let the internet raise your kids, okay, this is what happened to young people. Okay, I just do not understand, you know. And they so obsessed with the visual. You know what I mean? Brooke is so obsessed with, I guess, being a light skinned smaller version of herself, allegedly. And Ness is so obsessed with the drops because she's trying to drop weight and all this and all that. Do y'all know yesterday, didn't they talking about the wigs and all this and all that, right? Because I heard them talking about that. Do y'all know yesterday that it was a recorded 102 degrees in Las Vegas, Nevada yesterday. And this is July. Now, we don't know how. They said that was a record high, 102, or either, no, I think it was like 102 or 124. I think it was 124, something like that, right? So, can you imagine how it's going to be in August in Vegas? Because these are some of the highest temperatures, that we've had in this country in a lot of years. We know that this is due in part to global warming, okay? But I think it was like a record 124 degrees. Child, let me tell you something. If you walk outside and it's 124 degrees, you best go back inside immediately, okay? Because going to dehydrate and shrivel up like a dang on prune. It was some man that died because it was too hot in Death Valley, California, child. I was like, oh my God, why are people playing with themselves when it comes to this heat? If it's hot, it's hot. Okay. You heard it was 100. It's 119 degrees today, Rico. Because yesterday they said, I was looking at the news this morning. They said it was a record 124. And then not to mention this heat must be driving the folks crazy. Because they said it was they had somewhere in Detroit they had a block party. They start shooting at the block party, and it was a very high number of people getting shot in Chicago. And it's amazing how they be talking about these areas that are populated by melanated people, and not talking about other areas in the country. I find it very fascinating. But you got to realize what's going on, when it comes to that, right? And so, but anyway, like I said, I think they over promising and they're gonna under deliver, right? It is too hot, crafts, and it's driving folks crazy. Folks need to go in the house and get some air. Okay, child. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Mm-mm. I can't function like it is too much, right? I tried to go out this morning and do what I gotta do. I've been going out in the mornings trying to do what I have to do because of the humidity. It's so hot and it's just unbearable. Like oh Lord, I realize I live in the South, but baby, some stuff just don't make no sense. And I can't imagine those upstate places where it's all these bricks and all this concrete and no trees and stuff. Oh Lord, them people got to be losing their mind round and through there. Okay. I just hot everywhere. But anyway, so I seen that over at Ness's. That followed on to the Jay Wilson thing. I mean, followed on to the what is the thing, to the Miss Intel thing. So that was what it was, right? And so what else happened? Whoo, child, I don't even know. It was something else I wanted to talk about, but child, it slipped my mind. um well, the biggest thing was that just Christa and her performance. Oh, let me tell you something. When it comes to the OB sector, Sean Bradley and them is also right. Now, when I came over here, you had to make your bones, right? You know you was gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to be able to roast, gag, and drag. If you was whining, they was gonna laugh at you. Okay. Now you can try to come under somebody, but you still was gonna you ain't no telling when you was gonna get drugged. You better get ready to get drugged back. Either you drag back or you sit down in the corner somewhere and not comment, right? You had to make your bones. I sure had to make my bones when I came over here. Now I know what I'm talking about. But I do agree that maybe some people are being pacified, as far as having a team goes and all of this and all that. But if you was old B sector, that was having somebody asking, protecting you was a sign of weakness, right? Because you got to come out here and make your own bones. That's how it used to be in the B sector when I got over here, right? Because I'm sure that I'm assuming that system was already established by the time I got over here, right? And so I know how to slang, I know how to use my words. So I was like, cool, you know what I mean? I battled, no problem, you know. But when it comes to today, it seems like people are very, very sensitive. Okay. But if you're going to become a content creator and put yourself on Front Street, prepare to be dragged, prepare to be doxxed. This is the beef sector. Okay, if you are a content creator in the beef sector and you have not been doxxed, it's a wonder. I don't know what's going on. Okay, because every sector I done been in, I done been doxxed. Okay, so but you have to be prepared to fight, or just sit in a corner. That's how it used to be. Nowadays, it's something different, but it is what it is. I guess seasons change, people change, whatnot, but that's how it used to be. So I also King Roman came live today and he was on fire, fire, fire. I was like, oh Lord, he just he just swinging the girls by the hair. Okay. I was like, oh child. He was like, what you're not gonna do is bully me out of doing my commentary. I said, bloop. And then somebody wrote a comment saying, basically, what about your job? And he was like, B, I don't care, right? And so he kept going at VS, right? He kept going at VS. He was saying all this, and I was in and out and saying all that because I was doing my chores at this point in time. I was out and about. I was trying to listen to out, but it was hard to get everything. So anyway, I guess he kept referencing. Hey, Jay Wilson. I guess he kept referencing. Jay Wilson, what happened last night on Pizarro's panel? I couldn't get all of it, child, but I seen where you cussed Jay Dunn out. I figured she just got on your nerves. You just had to cuss her out and move her right along. But you was absolutely right for cussing that thing out. I ain't even mad at you, child. I was like, oh my gosh, she is such a freaking nuisance, right? And so anyway, so he did it live. It was a real hyped up. It was a very good live. Of course, I enjoy King Roman's, lives and whatnot, and I think that King Roman got changed, when he went through what he went through, over here when it comes to him being doxxed and as a result losing his job and whatnot, and so it just is what it is for him right now, I guess. You know what I mean? And then so he did that, and I don't know what the strife between him and VS is exactly, but I think he said she mentioned his name, and I think she said she did because after he went live, she went live. Now, was he threatening her benefits from the military? Because she said she called the CEO, because she went live after him. She said she called the CEO of his company, and she's in touch with the CEO. Now, I don't know what he said regarding her, but she said she contacted the CEO of his company, and I was like, oh Lord, what is really going on? So I don't know if he got that worked out, with his company when it comes to social media. But I'm thinking, come on now, really, this what we doing? We really going this far again? I'm like, damn, some people just need to leave folk alone. It's some people that you don't have to acknowledge. It is not necessary to argue with everybody, especially when it comes to your livelihood, especially when it comes to offline. Now we realize that some people can't take a roast, or a read. Do you see what I'm saying? Or any of that thing. Some people can't take that and they gotta go low. Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go? Get down, Bobby Brown. But does it really have to be all that? Because in my opinion, for everybody involved, when you start doxing somebody, that means you lost. And that goes out to anybody that does that. And yes, King Roman News, he be threatening to, give out people's information. Maybe he feel justified in doing that because that was maybe done to him. And we know how VS is. You know what I mean? And so I don't know what the friction between them two is. But I mean, it's entertainment, it's content. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it, but damn, nobody wins in that type of situation, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Everybody grown. You can't tell somebody how to fight, right? So I don't know. That's just how I feel about it, child. In my opinion, it ain't gotta be all that. But child, I sit back and watch, just like I sit back and watch everything else, and I do my, my opinions on it. Whether you agree with them or not, my opinions are such as they are. Okay, and I don't care who try to support who. I don't care who try to team up with who. I'm still gonna do content about it. Okay. So just keep doing what you're doing, kids. Like Sean Bradley said, just keep doing it. It's content. It's giving content. But I will say that the OB sector was definitely activated. It's been activated for about a week now. Okay, a week or two. It's it's definitely been activated. Okay, I like the fact that it's been activated to the point to where people actually know how to go back and forth, because you got some people that cry and whine and complain, right? I don't like that. That's not OB sector. In OB sector, honey, you gag back, okay? You roast back. Okay, you don't have to dox somebody because you know how to use your words. I can't respect you if you don't know how to use your words. If you got to resort to doxing and all this, I mean, I touched you in your soul, and that means I won, okay, via my words, okay. And that's all. That's the sort of thing that I like to see. People just using their words. You're not trying to touch nobody's real life, and I don't like crybabies, okay. And we got a couple of big old crybabies in this sector, a big old crybabies, and it don't make no sense to me. But honey, it is what it is. I guess folks gonna do what they do. Child. Ooh, ooh. Said the money is looking good. I guess, child. I guess. I guess. Is that what it's about? Oh Lord, I can't believe what I just saw from General Hospital. What in the world? Oh my God. Ooh. Anyway, child. It's funny they show they all week. Child, it is what it is. Jay Wilson say the money looking good. I heard. Well, now, Pastor, we know you about your dollar. We know you about your about your Jay. Y'all know Pastor say it's just a play. You know what I mean? And he switch out. I heard Ness saying something about Pastor. She said you ain't the kind of Miami person that she like, Pastor. She'll say you will stab somebody in the back or something like that and throw the knife away and blame it on somebody else. I said, I said, baby. But I will say that it is something about you Florida people. I don't know if it's the water down there. I don't know what's going on, but y'all real different. Okay? Y'all real different. Just let me say that. And I hope you are safe when it comes to Hurricane Burrow. I hope everybody's safe down there. Like I really do. I hope everybody's safe. You know, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, because I was listening to the news and I heard that power went out in, was it Eastern Texas or Western Texas, or something was going on, but it seemed like very. I know we gonna be getting some of the rain from it as well, and so yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, man, I know I hate that it's getting that. It seemed like it's gonna be an all out war between King Roman News and VS. And so we just gonna have to sit back and watch there, because I think it's getting pretty ugly. Okay, people is contacting people CEOs and all this here and all that there, and I'm like, wow, wow, okay, here we go again. You know what I mean? And then you got to realize who you fooling with. Even when it came to Christa, in that situation over there when she hit that link and acting like she was vindicated and all of this and all of that. Then, honey, you got to know who you fooling with, okay? And a lot of us know what it is. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because sometimes, like I said earlier, if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. And some people you can look over. I'm just in my opinion, but everybody grown and everybody got a right to their opinion. Remember, this is just my opinion. Some people you can look over. Okay, I'm just saying. A lot of people whine and cry too much around here. Now, KRN is a very good roaster, and I don't know why he just don't rely on that. Maybe he feel like he got to do that because it was done to him. But I hope that all his bases are covered. If this is the road that he is choosing to go down, I hope that all of his bases are covered. Because like I said, in reality, in the real world, two wrongs don't make a right. Okay, two wrongs don't make it right. Y'all know the song, right? All I can do, all I can do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, y'all remember the song. What was the name of that movie? Uh Shoot, I forgot the name of the movie. But anyway, child, we just gonna have to sit back and watch. It's just so much going on. I'm so glad that is enough content that we don't have to talk about one group of people. I really feel good about that. So I am glad the beef sector activated. I have to change the title of my video to the beef sector activated, child. And then what was going on with the name 2.0? Child, I even heard some petty conversation about the name going on about the 2.0, child. They even kicked up some dust about 2.0. In the first place, uh, in my opinion, that 2.0 thing, uh, I mean, that is really just. Did Ness come up with that? Because if Ness came up with it, I feel like she came up with it because I feel like she feels that she's a woman scorned over here. And if she feels scorned by the beef sector, it's simply because of some of the stuff that she has came on camera and shown people. Like I said, if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Okay? Now I didn't know nothing about her at first, because I be dipping in and dipping out. Now I wasn't over here when she was doing Craig with Jay Wilson and all of this and all that. And I heard a lot of her business when her name popped backed up when it came to Pizarro, right? And some people are saying, if it weren't Pizarro, you wouldn't have the channel that you have now, right? But that woman is toxic. You can tell by the way that she treats her own subscribers that she is very, very, very toxic. Okay. Now I don't know what the deal is with her mentals, but she's a very good. Now she need to be put up for a Grammy as well. Her and Christa, you know, because I think she go in and out with her mentals. I think she used like illicit, maybe chemicals to try to deal with whatever it is she got going on in her head. So you really got to pay attention to folks, right? I'm just saying. This is just my opinion, child. This is just my opinion. And so that, like, she is just wasted talent, in my opinion. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, child. It is. She is a ball of wasted talent. And I think she is getting very stressed out about this whole Vegas trip the closer it gets. And so, like I said, I think they're gonna under deliver. But even if they under deliver, long as they deliver something to talk about, it can be a little bit of nothing. And honey, we know in the B sector we gonna turn it into something. Okay, all we need is the content. But I doubt seriously that somebody need to put up a chart of the people that they think like that's gonna really show up. Because V Miss O, I don't think she's gonna show up. Now Jay Wilson, I don't know what happened between you and V Miss O, or you and Sheffy, or whatever the hell was going on. I think Sheffy is still gonna show up for sure. I don't think Sheffy is taking none of this stuff seriously. You know what I mean? And so I think she definitely gonna show up. I don't think V Miss O is gonna show up now, after she got read down by Ness, or about her looks or whatever. And I don't think Shakim ever planned to show up anyway. But we're gonna see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We're gonna see. I hope I'm wrong, because I want everybody to show up. They're supposed to show up. Okay? It makes for good content, right? I'll be interested to see how Jay Wilson and his crew is gonna maneuver, as opposed to um uh Ness and her crew. Okay? So it's gonna be the battle of the Vegas Gate once again, I guess 2.0, right? And so, like I said, when it comes to that 2.0 thing, I think it's a lot of rejects in 2.0. I think it's a scorned person that created the 2.0. And child, we just gonna have to see what it's gonna see. They try to create their own thing because of whatever it is that they feel like they went through over here. You know what I mean? But the beef sector is the beef sector at the end of the day. I appreciate some of the people popping their head up out the sand like peace, love. I hadn't heard nothing from her in a long time. But also, I didn't know that she got pregnant by that Melisford guy. Somebody said she allegedly got pregnant by that Melisford dude that was married that she was fooling with. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard through a grapevine this weekend. Child, I didn't even know nothing about that little bitty T. Peace, love. Is that true or not? Child, I did not know that. You knew that, Rico? Child, I didn't know. That little piece of tea slipped past me. I was like, wait, what happened? Child, I didn't even know that. I was like, oh, child, why in the world? Is that her first child? Child, why? Oh, ooh. I was shocked by that. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. It's just like a lot. And then I remember when it came to peace, love, and that conversation with that man, and he had already had a child, and she was going back and forth with the baby mama slightly or whatever. So I'm hoping she didn't have a baby just to compete with the baby mama. I'm hoping that ain't why she had that baby. Okay, if that's true, because like I said, I just heard this piece of tea this past weekend. So I'm saying allegedly, but did she allegedly have this baby because that woman had a baby, thinking it's gonna change something? Because babies don't change nothing. Okay, for some men they like you all fine and good till you get pregnant. Then after you get pregnant, it get real and they leave your butt alone with the baby. And I'm hoping that didn't happen with her. I don't know if she got pregnant, if there is an actual baby or not, but honey, playing them games. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay? You got a lot of people around here that are delusional and they don't believe boo boo stink. Okay? And that's unfortunate. If you don't believe boo boo stink, you can hear it in some people's commentary. Okay? Folks be worried about the wrong things. We got real stuff going on in this country right now. Okay? But I don't mind coming over here and talking about the mess when I talk about something that when I want to talk about something real like Biden needing to bow out, like his own party is turning on him. Okay? He's going to give this country over to Trump. Now, Rico, I know you're a Trump supporter, but I am not. But Biden, if his own people is starting to turn on him, he need to pay attention because really he is just an old man. He need to retire. He done his duty. It ain't nothing wrong with him bowing out. He ain't even got no bass in his voice. His own people turning on him. I'm like, oh Lord, this don't look good for him. This making him lose votes. Because if you're going up for Trump and he don't bow out, people gonna vote for Trump. The Democrats is giving Trump the election. I'm thinking, is this a whole setup? Like, what's really going on? Like they trying to play Jedi mind tricks on people or something in this world. What is it, honey? Child. Y'all better start storing up y'all canned goods and bottled water. That's all I know. Just like in COVID. Oh Lord, and let's not forget about the toilet paper. You got to have your toilet paper, your canned foods. Don't forget your old school can opener, your bottled water, as much snacks as you can get. Yeah, Kamala is absolutely not a better. He need to bow out and take Kamala with him. Okay, I do agree with that because Lord have mercy. And but anyway, as far as us everyday Americans, we better start building up some supplies because the child is just a lot going on. But anyway, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But pay attention to what's going on, child. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm just saying. But anyway, when it comes to the beef sector and the beef sector politics, yeah, I was thoroughly entertained. And I'm still gonna be thoroughly entertained, evidently today, because it was so many lives that I missed this morning. Like I didn't even talk about Ronnie Q's live a lot. She did her early morning show, and evidently people felt like they wanted to fill a slot. Okay, and so it was so many morning shows going on. I know Lady Nika did the morning brew. I don't know what happened on there. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but that was going on. And of course, we had Ronnie Q going on, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that YouTube cameras was on at the same time Ronnie Q was on. And I don't know who else, but oh, and at some point in time, I don't know if um KON came on after Ronnie Q or while Ronnie Q was on. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I was in and out and I was trying to catch everything. That's why I really can't go into details because I was trying to multitask. But, I heard enough to give a brief overview of what I wanted to talk about. But, honey, this morning was alive and well. Okay. Alive and well this morning. It was so many morning shows. I just love the selection because now I also remember back in the day, some of the old people might remember that back in the day, Beef Sector used to be alive in the morning time. And it also reminded me of Beef Sector because everybody was so alive this morning, you know. And I was like, wow, okay, because 'cause when you're drinking your coffee and all of this and all that, I didn't have time to sit down and enjoy my coffee this morning. But I was enjoying the fact that there was so many choices to choose from. There was so much tea to choose from. I couldn't even get to it all. I don't even know it all. Y'all probably know more about the tea than I do, because child, I was trying to do what I can do. Okay. I know a couple of lives that I saw, like I said, and I watched all the way through, but other than that, oh Lord. You know what I mean? But we got some good tea this morning. Brian, I hope that you are safe. Uh Brian, 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 hush. Okay? Hush. I'm just saying. And I'm also saying hush to anybody that can't take the roast, the gag, or the drag. Okay? Don't whine and cry about it. Because if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Okay, that is my advice for the day. Nobody is going to take it. I don't care, but I am going to take my own advice like I always do. Okay. I'm going to take my own advice. I be trying not to jump on some of these panels and be messy because I think people take me the wrong way. But just know that if you see the oracle jump on a panel or something, it is for a reason. I'm never not just jumping on there to sit a while, okay, and just hold the slot. I am on there for a reason, darling. And nobody knows those reasons but me, unless I come out and, tell you. But mostly I'm on there for a fact finding mission, okay? Because a lot of people know that I am very good when it comes to energy, okay? So yeah. Rico says Scurry B 101. If they don't want to get it popping, then they need to watch their mouth. Now I will agree with that. I guess Rico, you messing that. After all the stuff you said today, that's what I agree with. Absolutely. Scary B 101. If they don't want to get it popping, they need to watch their mouth. Child, that need to be the title of my video. Oh my God, scary. Oh Lord, that just made my day. You came outside yourself for a reason. Child, I'm in the house. I am not outside. It's too hot. Okay. It's like since I can't strap my HVAC unit to my back, I can't even be running these streets like it. Okay, I just be trying to get in where I can fit in. Cause child, they gonna be talking all day. Okay, and I'm gonna be multitasking and listening. But I said, let me get in here a little bit, give a little commentary to my people. It's some people that want to hear what I got to say. It might not be many, but it's some. Hey, Kendall. It is another scorching day, love. I absolutely agree. Rico does says Skirt B101. If they don't want to get it popping, they need to watch their mouth. Child, I'm gonna try to refrain Rico from that being the name of my video, but you but you did that. That is so uber petty. I love Ooh, child, when I pop on the panel, yeah, it's for a reason, but they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't like I popped on Jay Wilson panel last week, child, and was poking with that Stargate chick. And then the next day, 7 story, but shit, you was so mean. And you know, I'm like, girl, I was not mean. I was being messy and petty. Right, Crafts? I'm here for it too. Oh, that just made my day. I'm not gonna lie. Scary B 101. Baby. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. If they don't want to get it popping, that is a Rico the Sleaze quote. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on my chart. I wish I had a pencil because I write it down. That would be the title of my video. I'm not even lying to you. I'm gonna try to change it. But let me see what it say again. Scary B 101. If they don't want to get it popping, they need to watch their mouth. Oh, I love that. I wish I had Rico. That should have been the title of my video. Okay, boo. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because that is the quote of the day. See, I could have had a 5-minute video if I had thought of that right there, because it would have been point blank, period. Okay. I could have just not did all of this for an hour and just went and said, if they don't want to get it popping, then they need to keep their mouth shut. Then they need what was it you said? Said Scurvy, if they don't want to get it popping, they need to watch their mouth. I could have not been on here for an hour and said that right there, that part. All right, Rico, you ain't no good. Because you could have said it long before now. You waited for me to talk for an hour. And then you want to drop that little piece of that thought provoking that part. I don't appreciate it, Rico. Honey. Next time you got something like that, you need to drop it at the beginning of the video. So I'm going about my day, child. Okay. Mr. Voodoo Prince, child. But y'all, that was a good one though. I love that. Because that's how I really feel for real. Because it be so many people crying and whining around here trying to get protection from folks. If you don't want to get it popping, then shut your mouth. Close your mouth. Don't say nothing. Be quiet. Be a silent observer. Stay on the dang porch. I got a big old circle porch around my house for a reason. Okay? Just an easy 1, 2, 3, pow, pow. Oh, impediment. I like that. And you got me through my workout. That's all right. Thank you for that. Thank you, Rico. Hey, Gloria, how you doing? I see you in a while, girl. Child, this man gonna make me change my video. The title. Scary B 101, child. If they don't want to get it popping, they need to watch their mouth. I'm gonna have to change my video, the title to my video, y'all. And y'all know where it's coming from. It's a Rico the Sleaze quote. Okay. I'm just saying. Is Jay Wilson still in the chat? Thanks for joining me, Jay Wilson, if you're still in the chat. Mm-hmm. But let me go, y'all. I done did my hour, child. Y'all, please hit the like button on the video if you will. Please be part of the replay gang if you came in late. I love it's when we were. I felt like we was good and cozy today, child, having a conversation about folks and their business. That's what I felt like today, and I loved it. Okay, thank you, Chlorio. You know what I mean? Like I said, please be part of the replay gang. And thank you for entertaining my opinions. My opinion. Thank you, Chlorio. My opinions are such as they are. Okay, it's not good to be outside in the street 24/7. Probably why they looking tired and beat because they scared to go to sleep, scared to miss something, scared somebody gonna say something about them and they gonna miss it, child. So I agree with that. Ooh, child, we all know I ain't got time. I got time. I got time. It'll drive you crazy. This algorithm will drive you crazy if you let it. Okay. Sometimes people be doing too much with the algorithm. Okay, for real. Like Chlorio said, would y'all please hit the thumbs up on the live on your way out the door. If you don't mind, please be a part of the replay game. If you came in late, our numbers were small, but we had a mighty good conversation today. I was good with it. Okay. But I'm finna get off here now because I done done my. Y'all please check out my product bag. Please join if you haven't joined, and hit a button, so that you can get my video out there. And I love y'all in the way that Christ loves y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.